Welcome to the very first episode of the F1 Quiz Time Variety Showcase. Tonight I'll be pitting 3 contestants against each other in a series of game show-like challenges that will test their understanding of F1 and each other. Now this is the pilot of this show, so I'm not sure up front whether all the timings are correct or the points are correctly calibrated, but fingers crossed we have fun along the way. Our contestants for this show are Hazel Southwell, a motorsport journalist covering Formula 1, Formula E, and with a particular interest in emerging technologies. Fans of this channel probably already know her from this year's Bingo Challenge. Hi Hazel.
Hi.
Excited? Confused?
Oh, extremely.
Excellent. Next up, we've got Luke Smith, also a motorsport journalist, currently sitting as the F1 editor for Crash.net. Hi Luke, welcome to the channel.
Hi, good to be here.
It's glad to finally have you on. We've been passively following each other on Twitter for a while.
As is the best way.
Yeah. And finally, we have Ryan Eric King, motorsport podcaster over at Motorsport 101 and a self-described avid F1 historian, so should be quite the foe. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, yeah. hopefully I can set up to be a good challenge.
I'm sure you will be. I'm sure you all will be. Between you normally dwarf anything that I can come off the top of my head. Okay, so you guys don't actually know what you're in for yet. I just kind of asked you to come onto my channel to play a game together.
And despite the sinister nature of that, we were just like, yeah, sure.
Do you want to play a game?
I was amazed at how readily you all signed up. Here you all are, ready to embarrass yourselves on air. Right, so I'll explain this. I've devised a variety game show for you guys. There'll be 4 different games to play over the next hour-ish, all themed around Formula 1. You'll be playing against each other to accumulate points, and the person who enters the most points wins. I think the best way to understand what's going on is to start playing, so I think we should move on to the first game. Formula Fortunes. So this game, whose resemblance to any other game is purely coincidental, is based around surveys I took of my own YouTube channel's audience. I asked a series of open-ended questions to my channel and will ask you to try and guess some of the most popular answers from the first 300 people who answered the survey. So for example, I may ask you to find the top 10 most popular answers to the question, which current Formula 1 team is most likely to leave F1? And then you will take it in turns to try and pick one of the top answers. And if you get it right, you'll win points equal to the number of people who picked that answer. So that all makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You'll each have 3 lives. If you guess something that's not in the top answers, you'll lose a life, and we'll keep going. We'll keep cycling around until all the answers are filled out, or you all die.
we all fail to finish.
Yeah. So you're looking for the most popular answer. We're going to do 3 rounds, so everyone gets a chance to go first. And I guess we will start with Hazel, because you are listed as player 1. So I asked the essentially 300 people from my YouTube audience. In fact, I'll show you the demographics of who answered this question, just so you can have a feel for what the answers might be. They'll appear on the screen shortly, but you'll see this quite heavily skewed towards late teens, early 20s. And they first started watching F1 sort of in the last 12 years. That's where they're kind of heavily...
Wow, your demographics are a lot younger than my demographics.
It doesn't mean they don't have a good knowledge of F1 history or have boned up, but those are at least the first 300 people. Yeah. Maybe the younger demographic are quicker to look at the YouTube community chat tab. Okay, so I asked, name a reason a driver might not complete every lap of a race. Hazel, you're up first.
Retirement?
As in breaking down?
Breaking down, yeah.
Okay. Breaking down is the top answer with 135 points.
Nice.
This is the benefit of going first. Okay. So you're not going to beat that score straight away, Luke, but what answers do you think might be popular?
I'm going to say that they got lapped.
Too slow or lapped is the 3rd best answer. That's 44 points.
Okay.
So pretty solid. But there's still number 2 to go. Ryan?
I would say Ooh, I'd say collision. A collision is the reason a driver might not complete every lap.
It's a good answer. It's the second best answer. 59 points. Okay, so there's still 7 answers left on the board. One of them particularly hard, I think. Back to you, Hazel. Protect your lead.
Yeah. God. Disqualified?
That is an answer, or black flagged. That's the 9th best answer. 4 points. By the way, we're only looking for the top 10 answers, by the way. There may be some answers that count that are below then, but you probably won't appear. Okay, Luke.
I was going to go disqualified, and that's only 9th, so that's tough. I'm going to say... I'm going to say that the checkered flag was waved too early.
Let's see if it's up there. It's not up there. I'm sorry. You lost the life. We go on to Ryan. If we do 3 incorrect answers in a row, we'll also stop this round.
Okay.
That's the rule.
Okay, I'd probably say, loose wheel or a pit stop error.
A wheel failure or puncture is 4th best answer. 17. That covers all wheel-based disasters.
Okay.
Okay, that gets you up to 76 points. Back to Hazel. I mean, you're not going to catch Hazel on this round, but you need to bank as many as you can.
Yep.
Oh man. I can't think of any. I mean, there's obviously some really common ones that other people think quite often, but
well, if you think there are 300 people and the 4th best answer is 17 people, so we're starting to get into kind of...
that's true.
I'm going to push you.
Race length is reduced.
I'm going to give you red flag.
Good one.
Which is what, yeah. That is also worth 4 points and is technically also the 9th best answer. Okay, Luke.
I'm going to go with failed to start or did not qualify.
Oh, it's a good answer. But it's not on the board.
Oh, 2-1. Oh, no.
Sorry, Luke. Okay, Ryan.
Okay, I'd probably go run out of fuel.
Run out of fuel. It's not on the board.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
People did not think of that. Okay, Hazel. The others are... But if you get an incorrect answer, the game ends.
Oh. Bad pit stop.
Also not on the board.
Oh.
Yeah, no. So that's 3 incorrect answers in a row. So I could bank your points in a sec. I'll reveal the answers now. In 8th place, genuinely, Romain Grosjean.
My God.
Really? Wow.
With 6 people picked Romain Grosjean. 7th place, asked to retire by the team.
Okay.
6th, illness. Which is weird because most people power through their illness, like Mark Webber, who just threw up into his helmet. And quite weirdly, the 5th best answer, give up. 9 points. Okay, Hazel won that round with 143 points, but she did go first and managed to pick the best answer. Luke's going to go first with this round, and we're going to ask... I asked my audience to name an F1 sponsor they're likely to use or own themselves.
Oh, that's a good one. I will say Red Bull.
Red Bull is the top answer, but it's 79 points.
That's still comeback starting.
That's good. Solid. More points than you got last round. That's it. Okay, Ryan.
Probably go with Monster Energy.
Going along a similar theme. But Monster Energy is the 6th best answer with just 10 points.
Ooh.
Okay, Hazel, you love the corporate side of motorsport.
God. Didn't Marisha used to be sponsored by Shazam?
That's niche.
That does sound. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
You're going to go
No.
for. You're going for Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam's not up there. Sorry.
Oh.
So we go back to Luke.
I'm gonna. Oh man.
It's going to show how well sponsorship
Yeah,
works, isn't it?
I think who sponsors F1 teams? Wow. I'm gonna say Pirelli because they do some sponsorship.
They do, and it is the 10th best answer.
Oof. Okay.
So you've got the bottom rung, 8 points there, Luke. So between Red Bull and Pirelli are a bunch of other answers. Ryan, can you find any?
Oh God. I'd probably go with Dell Computers. I'm pretty sure they still sponsor McLaren.
No one picked Dell. I'm sorry.
Oh my!
Oh, a life down. Okay, Hazel.
Are McLaren still sponsored by Coca-Cola?
They are. Are you going with Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Coca-Cola's the 3rd best answer.
Oh.
21 points.
Nice.
Nice save. Back to Luke again. Proving to be a tricky round, this.
This is really, really tricky, yeah. I'm going to hope that your demographic also has fairly strong banter. I'm going to say rich energy.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a good answer. And I'm amazed it's not up there.
Oh,
Wow!
They do have good banter.
they can't buy it anywhere.
That's true. Oh yeah, they're not likely to use or own it, are they?
It was worth a go.
Worth a go. Okay, back to Ryan.
Okay. Ooh.
Companies are going to watch this video, and the value of sponsorship is going to go right down. If you...
Yeah, they're gonna.
Like dragging the sport into disrepute.
Okay. Oh God. I think I'm gonna go with 7-Eleven because, yeah, they sponsor McLaren. 7-Eleven. Let's go to 7-Eleven, guys.
We're going to 7-Eleven, but my audience isn't. It's not up there. It's a good answer though. And we go back to Hazel.
So BWT are a water company, right?
Yes,
So BWT?
BWT, very big sponsors in F1, but my audience does not own them.
Ah.
Again, 3 lives gone. So that's the end of the round, which Luke won with 87 points. Quite a weird one, this one. I could go through the answers. In number 9, Bose. Mercedes sponsors, popular.
Yeah.
Number 8, Tommy Hilfiger. 10 people picked Tommy Hilfiger. Number 7, Ray-Ban. Number 5, very doable, Heineken.
Oh.
Obviously.
Number 4, Renault sponsors Microsoft. And weirdly for the demographic, the second most picked answer was Shell, although I guess they have cars.
Oh, see, I thought about saying Shell because, yeah.
I suspect this is a mixture of what sponsors can you remember. Let's bank those points. Hazel's still in the lead, followed by Luke, followed by Ryan, but it's Ryan's turn up first. And Ryan, I asked, you can have fun with this one, what's the biggest problem Formula One has right now? 10 answers on the board.
Ooh, what do your audience believe is the worst problem with Formula One? I'm just gonna play it safe. Dirty air.
Dirty air or aerodynamics is the 5th best answer with 15 points.
Oh no!
So
I have a
lots
feeling what number 1 is.
of points on the board. Hazel.
Mercedes.
Oh. Why?
And a lot of people seem to have, or one team winning all the time. Team dominance.
Okay, I'll give you that for uncompetitiveness. Is the top answer. 110 points there.
Yes.
Hazel having a good game of Formula Fortunes. Okay, Luke.
DRS.
Ooh. DRS isn't up there.
What?
I know.
Whoa.
We found a pocket of 300 people who just don't mind
No
DRS.
problems.
Insane.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not going to give it to you. No, yeah, okay. That's not a clue. Not enough people specifically said DRS. Oh,
Fine, that's fine.
Ryan.
I'm gonna go with engine noise. The lack of engine noise.
Engine noise is on the board, but it's only position 10. That's 5 points.
Ooh.
Yeah, shocking. Back to Hazel.
Power units. Or using hybrid power rather than a naturally aspirated V12 that you throw 10 of into the car during a weekend.
You know what?
Lack of reliability.
They didn't say that.
Wow. Okay.
No, not power units. Which is weird considering some things that are up there. Okay, Luke.
I've got two ideas. I'm going to say a lack of overtaking or lack of on-track action.
Overtaking, second best answer, 43
Yes.
points.
Come on.
Okay, Ryan. Okay, you need to get some points on the board now. Here we go.
Yeah, I need some points. Okay. I'd probably say maybe they'll go for this spending. Maybe they feel like the gap in spending between the big teams and the small teams are too large.
That is the third best answer, 28 points.
Nice.
People not a fan of the cost of F1 to teams and what that does. Okay, Hazel, there are 5 left on the board.
God. Just, it's boring.
The sixth best answer. Boring / predictable, 10 people said. Luke, still that fourth placed answer on the board.
I'm going to go with TV coverage or coverage.
TV coverage / paywall is up there, 27 points, fourth place.
Nice.
All right. This round is going better. There's only three answers left. Ryan?
Probably go ticket prices are too high.
That's not on the board.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. And back to Hazel.
God. Too complicated?
Not on the board, that one. Sorry. Okay, Luke. A few points left. 7, 8, and 9 are still on the board.
I'm going to say this not to come across as one business journalist may in Formula One. And I actually don't agree with this because I really like Liberty Media, but I'm going to say that some people think Liberty Media is a problem with Formula One.
No, my audience did not label them.
Good on your audience.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Okay, Ryan.
I'd probably go lack of traditional venues in sort of a way, how they're, going to newer markets.
I'm giving you that because I kind of absorbed it into this category of tracks. Problems. Tracks, 6 points. Yeah, there are a few people who had problems with circuits in sort of general. 6 people asked that. Back to Hazel. Ryan managed to break the streak of wrong answers, so we're
Death. Yeah. Oh man.
Probably yeah.
Commentators. Rubbish.
Not a correct answer.
Oh,
Oh, okay. And Hazel, you're out. You lost 3 lives.
yeah. No, I'm
So-
dead.
I got a feeling it's going to be tricky from here on out. Luke, can you survive?
I doubt it. I'm going to say tires.
It's not tires. Amazingly. Right, Ryan. Chance to mop up. Finish the board off.
Finish the board off. Okay. Ooh, I think it can't be the Halo, is it? Is it the Halo? I'm gonna go with Halo.
It's not the Halo.
Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad.
A lot of relieved faces. Okay. There are 2 remaining answers I'll give them to you now. In number 8, it was rule changes. Rule changes was the 8th highest answer with 7 points. And weirdly, a sort of reversal to Hazel's point, a lack of innovation. Despite everyone seems to be having a problem with the engines not being traditional enough, people I got lack of innovation, not road relevant enough, things like that. 7 points would have gone there too. But let's bank those points. Hazel did very well in that game, nearly 300 points. Luke's in second place with 208 points, and Ryan currently behind with 140 points. But the next game, there's a lot of points up for grabs. This game also, entirely coincidentally, may look a bit similar to another game. It's called Out of the Points. Out of the Points is a flip reversal on Formula Fortunes. I did a separate survey. I asked, weirdly, 495 of my audience members a series of fact-based questions where they had to identify answers within a given category. Each round, I'm going to give you 1,000 points, and your job is to identify a correct answer within the given question. But this time, you're looking for answers that were least picked by the audience. So you're going to lose points depending on how many people picked your answer. So if the topic was ice cream flavors and you picked vanilla and 300 people picked vanilla, you'll lose 300 points. So unlike F1, fewer points are better. Again, in each round, you're taking in turns to pick an answer until everyone has had 2 goes. So we're not going to mop everything up because some of them have lots of answers. If you choose an incorrect answer, that's an answer that's not an actual correct answer to the category, you'll lose 500 points. So be careful.
Brutal.
Yeah. At the end of the round, what you'll have left from your starting 1,000 will be added to your total game score. So you could win a lot of points this round. Again, we're going to play 3 rounds, so everyone gets a chance to go first. Slightly different demographics, but basically the same. Most people late teens to early 20s and sort of started watching in the last 12 years. So, and remember, these are slightly more trivia based because it's not opinion based. They actually have to fit in a category. Also, bear in mind, I did ask them not to cheat, but you never know. Right. Hazel went first last time, so I'm going to guess Luke to go first this time. I've just got to pick the question from the list. So I asked these 495 people to name someone who has won the Formula One Drivers' World Championship just the once. They could write down multiple answers to the question, so they could write down as many as they could think of. And there are 17 possible answers to choose from.
Okay. I'm going to say Denny Hulme, or Hulme, or however you say his surname.
Denny Hulme is a correct answer.
Okay.
13 points. That is the highest possible answer, as in the best answer.
Dang.
So that's only taken 13 points off your score. That is standing you in great stead. Okay, Ryan.
Ooh, I'd go with Jody Scheckter.
Jody Scheckter is a correct answer. 43 points. It's the 7th best answer you could have there. Very good answer. So you're both still in the 900ths. Hazel, no pressure.
KK Rosberg.
KK Rosberg is a correct answer. But it's 162 points. It was the 12th best answer. People clearly know their Rosbergs. Okay, you each get one more attempt at the board, starting with Hazel, because we can go backwards now, as is tradition.
Ooh, God, I'm trying to think of ones that they might know but don't. Not a lot of people might say. Damon Hill.
Damon Hill is a correct answer. 155 points. It was the 11th best answer. So, Ryan.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Mike Hawthorne.
Good answer.
Mike Hawthorne is a correct answer. It's 42 points. The
Nice.
sixth best answer you could have. Bank. Okay. And back to Luke.
I'm going to keep around the same kind of era, I think. I'm going to go with Phil Hill.
Phil Hill is a correct answer. 44 points. The eighth best answer you could get. Ooh. So, Luke comes on top in that round. You did, of course, get to go first, so that's helpful to you. And we're going to get a Ryan to go first for the next round, in which I asked, it's very open, this question, 495 people to name any country that's hosted a Grand Prix. And I'm going to clarify this. The race has to have physically taken place in that country. So if a race is called the Finnish Grand Prix but actually takes place in Sweden, then Sweden is what counts as the host, not Finland. And again, people can give multiple answers to that question, and there are 32 to pick from. Ryan, good luck.
Just as a clarification, it needs to have hosted a World Championship Grand Prix.
Yes, according to Wikipedia.
Okay, according to Wikipedia. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Switzerland.
Switzerland is a correct answer. And it's worth 14 points. Good answer. It's the second best answer available. Hazel. Countries that have hosted a Grand Prix.
See, this is. I did warn everyone this is going to happen. I actually don't know anything about F1. I'm coming to realise I just know how to look at Wikipedia. Korea.
Korea is a correct answer. It's worth just 84 points. It's the seventh best answer.
Whew.
Good answer. Okay, and we go on to Luke.
I'm going to go super niche. I'm going to say Morocco.
Good answer.
Yeah, very good.
Morocco is a correct answer. It's worth 3 points. It's the best answer. Wow. Luke's proving quite formidable in this round. And he does get to go again because we go backwards for the second row through.
Oh, that was kind of all I had, though. That was the only thing.
Well, how niche can you go?
Oh, man.
You guys have the top two answers. And the seventh.
I am going to say Argentina.
Argentina is a correct answer. It's 66 points,
Ooh,
which is pretty
okay.
good. It's the fourth best answer there, so that's a good answer. Okay, right. Hazel, I believe in you. I know you can.
I can't. All I've got in my head is Caesar's Palace, and I know that's not a country.
It could be a country in your heart. It could be a country in your heart.
It's just like overriding all my other thoughts.
It's in a country, but it might not be the one you want to pick.
Turkey?
Turkey is a correct answer. And it's 73 points, so a pretty solid answer. In fact, it's the sixth best answer you could get. So that is a solid answer. So it's 5 on the board. You've managed to pick 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7. So you should all be very happy with yourselves. Ryan, can you keep up the good streak?
I'm gonna go with India.
India is also a correct answer. 95 points. It was the 8th best answer. So well done, everyone. You picked some very high answers there. Good work, everyone. Right, now we're going to go on to the third round of this, which is slightly different. But Hazel, you get to go first.
Okay.
These are questions that have specific answers. So I gave people the names of some high-speed corners and their circuit name, but I only gave the first and last letters of the corner. So you'll see the... so I'll show them off to you now.
Okay.
Corner 1, MSBS, Silverstone. C blank A, Catalonia. E blank E, Spa-Francorchamps. F blank A, Interlagos. P blank N, Spa-Francorchamps. P blank A, Monza. Blank R, Suzuka. S blank S, Paul Ricard. And P blank E, Monaco. You should see them on your screen as well if you need to sort of look at them.
So I'm trying to work out the one that people are least likely to have got right.
Yes, but you also have to get it right yourself.
Oh, God. Yeah. I've definitely said this to you before, but I literally don't know what any corners are. So, it's just like a genuine problem for me. So
I picked the wrong question for this group.
no, it's fine. The other two know what corners are. It's just like I have full corner blindness. I know what the Parabolica in Monza.
Parabolica at Monza. Hang on, I need to select you. That's Europe. Parabolica Monza is the right answer. It's quite a high answer though, 265 points. But it is an answer.
I mean, to be honest, I'm just really glad I didn't have to do Eau Rouge.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so hang on, we go forward. So, Luke.
I'm gonna go with number 8, which is my French is terrible. So is it Signes or Signe or something like that? Signes. Paul Ricard.
You're going with Scene, which I think is...
Thank you.
Scene is correct. Only 12 points. It was the second best answer there.
Wow.
Hey.
Nice. Ryan is your name. Right, Ryan, which do you think is the least well-answered corner?
I'll go with number 5 is Pouhon Spa.
It's number 5, Pouhon. It is Pouhon. 108 points. So sort of middle. The fifth best answer out of 9. Middle of the road. Oh, we're going backwards now. So Ryan, you get another go.
I get another go.
Yeah. Can you do better than Pouhon in Spa?
Oh, God. I only know the popular ones. This is terrible.
Sometimes a popular answer is better than getting it wrong.
That is true. That is true. Oh, now I gotta pick which one's gonna be the least popular of the... I'm feeling people are into WTF1, so I'm gonna avoid certain ones. I think I'm just gonna go 130 yards, Suzuka. Just give me number 7.
You're right, it is 130 yards. 259 points. It's only the 7th best answer. And go backwards. So Luke.
I am going to go with... I don't know what number 4 is. The Interlagos one.
Exactly, because I know it's in Portuguese, but I'm terrible.
Oh, no. No, I'm going to go with number 2 at Circuit de Catalunya, which is Campsa.
It is Campsa. It's worth 7 points. It's the best answer. Luke. Unbelievable.
Track runs are paying off, finally.
Okay, Hazel. I know this is your blind spot, but you've got a chance to at least not get Awful.
Is the is number 4 Esto Senna?
Number 4 begins with an F.
Oh, does it? Oh, right. Yeah, no, it's
Sorry.
not that then, is it? No, I just can't see. That's good.
So it begins with F and
okay.
ends with an A.
Okay, no, it's not then.
Sorry if you're on a tiny screen.
Oh my god.
There'll be plenty of time to get points back. Don't you worry.
Yeah, all right. Maggots and Beckett's.
Maggots and Beckett's is the correct answer, top one. It's 120 points, so pretty solid. It's the 6th best answer. So good. Much better than it could have gone. I'll bank those points for you. And I'll just tell you what the missing answers was. Number 3, I think we all know what that one was. It was
Yes.
Radion.
Absolutely. Number 4, no one knew?
No, I have no idea.
Ferradura.
Ferradura.
The 3rd best answer there for.
I'm shocked that wasn't number 1. Really shocked.
Yeah. Kamsa. No one knew Kamsa. Number 9. Anyone?
Number 9. My gut feeling wanted to say
Piscine?
It is Piscine. It's Piscine.
It's
4th best answer. 66.
Oh, God damn it.
I should have said that.
The French name for swimming pool. Okay.
Only knew it in English.
I don't know why I suddenly knew it right then, but not when we were playing the game.
That's all right. Let's have a quick look at the scores. That was out of the points. So Luke has taken the lead with just over 3,000 points. Ryan and Hazel are both a few hundred points behind, but still plenty to play for. We're now going on to a game that I'm calling Bad Commentary. This is a game of description, but with restrictions. In each round, one player is going to be given 10 cards with a word or phrase to describe verbally to one other player. You've got to do this without saying the name of the thing you're describing or any of the keywords on your cards. So, Ryan, I've dumped a bunch of cards with words on into your private message thing, yeah? From 1 to 10. So, for example, the card might say Ayrton Senna on it, and it might also have the words driver, Brazilian, McLaren, or champion. So you're not allowed to say those words either. Each round will have one speaking player describing the words and one listening player trying to guess the words. The speaking player gets 1 minute to describe as many cards as they can. You can't use any variation on the disallowed words. So if the word is spin, you can't say spinning, spinner, spun, or anything like that. You can pass at any time, and if you accidentally use a forbidden word, you forfeit the card, and we go on to the next one. For everyone that's correctly guessed, both players get 150 points. Ryan, you'll be describing to Hazel. Okay, you both happy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, your time begins now.
Okay, so this is the Stuart's one of the most severe Stuart responses to a driver infraction.
Disqualification?
Less severe.
A 10-second penalty?
More severe than that.
Loads of grid places?
Happens within the race.
Drive-through?
Yes.
Drive through. Oh, that's all she needed? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay. So, number 2, a simulated competition.
An e-race? F1 esports?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
You can
number
pass
3. Number 3. It's a blanket for round things.
A tire blanket?
Yes. That's it.
Okay. Ooh, number 4. God damn it.
That's it. Your minute's up. That's it.
Oh,
It goes quickly. Okay, you got 3 right. Hang on, I bank your right. Hazel, you're going to be describing next to Luke.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just give you a second. Right, Luke, are you ready to listen?
I am ready.
Okay, your 1 minute begins now.
It's a place where things can't be altered.
Parc Ferme?
Yes.
Yeah. It's when you leave, but you're not really that arsed yet.
Not really that asked yet.
You're going to do
sabbatical?
something subsequently.
You could pass either.
When you go onto the track, but you're not really that arsed yet.
Oh, warm-up lap, formation lap, out lap.
Yep.
Yes. It's like it's when something bad happens, but they don't have time to get the full version of it out.
Under investigation, steward's investigation.
It's a sort of sci-fi version of a thing that really exists and that comes out on track.
Car render.
Time.
Sorry.
That's right.
No.
It's hard, this game, isn't it?
So hard.
Yeah.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, okay, of course.
I'll bank 200 points there for you guys. Okay, so now to complete the circle, Luke, you're going to be describing to Ryan.
Okay.
Okay, I'm setting the timer. Are you ready
God.
to? Are you...
Oh, this is hard.
I don't feel so good.
Oh.
Are you ready to talk, Luke?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Ryan,
Okay.
are you ready to listen?
Yes, I'm ready to listen.
Okay, as many as you can. Timer begins now.
If you run over it, you may break a front wing or part of your car.
Sausage curb?
That'll do.
Yeah. It's when they go around the circuit prior to the beginning of the race.
Formation lap?
Yep.
It's a oh my god. It's on a circuit. It slows the cars down quite a bit in terms of the profile of the
profile.
Oh,
of...
it's like go in and out, if that makes sense. Driving the car.
A tunnel?
Pass. Oh my god. Okay, it is you see the drivers take it off after the race, along with their helmet.
Hans device?
Yes.
Zach Brown.
McLaren.
Yes. 2 seconds.
No. Okay.
Okay. Nicely
So
done.
hard.
You got 4. Like, it is hard, isn't it? I might increase the time to like 90 seconds or something. But okay. Wow. 400 points there. Nice. That was bad commentary. And it really, really was. I look at the current scores. Luke, you're still in the lead. Ryan, you're in second. Hazel, you're close behind in third place. As we go on to the final game, and probably the meanest game. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh.
This game is called Mind Games. Mainly because I couldn't think of a better name. So in Mind Games, you'll take it in turns one by one to answer F1 related trivia questions of varying difficulty, though I'm concerned maybe a bit unbalanced. But it's not as simple as that. So before asking the question, I'll reveal what the topic of the question is. For example, topic might be racing circuits. At this point, the 2 players who are not answering the question must bet some of their points on whether the person answering it will get it right or not.
Oh my.
So you can bet 100, 150 or 200 points on whether the person will get it right. Maybe based on what the topic is. Yeah, we'll cycle through until everyone has answered 3 questions. So that'll be 9 questions in all. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Hazel, I'm going to ask you the first question.
All right.
The topic of the first question is circuits.
Oh dear.
Luke, do you think Hazel will get this right, and how much are you willing to bet on that?
I'm gonna back Hazel, so I'm gonna say 200 on her.
Okay. Bing. Ryan.
So sorry. I'm so sorry, Hazel. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go the exact opposite.
So
200 on Hazel getting it wrong.
Oh.
This is why it's the meanest game. Okay, Hazel, this is your question.
Okay.
Which racing circuit has hosted the most Formula One races?
Oh. Silverstone?
Yes.
I'm afraid the answer is Monza.
Oh, sorry.
Silverstone was the third highest after Monza is 67 and Monaco is 64. So Hazel, you lose 200 points. Oh yeah, if you get the answer right, you gain 200 points. If you get it wrong, you lose 200 points. There's a wild swing in points in this game.
What? Wow.
Luke, you also lose 200 points.
Yeah.
Ryan, you have moved up with an extra 200 points, if that all makes sense. Gotta overcomplicate things, right?
That means I'm in the lead, right?
Yeah.
Only just. Okay, Luke, you're up next, and your topic is penalties.
Okay.
Hazel, do you think Luke will get this right?
I think he will, and I'm quite badly in, like, I'm trailing here, so.
You're going all in.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put 350 on Luke being right.
You can only do 100, 150, or 200. So
200 then.
200 on Luke.
Mm.
Ryan.
I'm just gonna bet 100 on Luke getting it right.
Okay. Luke, who was the last driver to be given a race ban?
That would be Romain Grosjean.
It was Romain Grosjean.
Okay.
Everybody wins points of differing amounts.
Yes.
Next up, Ryan's answering the question on the topic of mascots. We'll go Hazel.
I'm going to go all in again. 200 on Ryan getting it right. I believe in his enormous knowledge of mascots.
He is the mascot man. And Luke?
I also fully believe in Ryan's mascot knowledge, so I'm also going to go 200 on him getting it right.
Okay, so everybody has 200 on the line,
so
including Ryan.
Nothing changes if I get the
So just for pride, Ryan, what is the real name of the Michelin Man?
Oh God, I know his nickname. Oh God, what is BB's full name? What is BB's full name? God, my French is terrible.
I mean, I'll accept a bad pronunciation.
It's like I think like be Bendon.
That is the right answer. It's not pronounced like that, but that is the
Yeah,
right
it's not pronounced like that. But
Everybody gets 200 points, and as you mentioned, everything stays the same. Okay, so your second question is on gaming. Right, Hazel poker face. Ryan, will Hazel get this question on gaming correct?
I'm betting 100 on getting it correct.
Okay, and Luke?
I'm going to bet 200 on Hazel getting it correct.
I like the camaraderie that's happening here. Okay, Hazel, your question is, Codemasters currently hold the official license to make F1 games, but who held it before them?
Oh my God.
That's a good question.
I had this game.
If you had the game, it might be a clue.
Yeah. Oh my God, who had it before? Oh, it was Sony?
Yes.
It's the correct answer. You and Luke make up 100 points on Ryan. Good work. Okay, Luke, your second question is on the topic, who said it? Ryan, again, you go first.
200 points on Luke.
Oh. Hazel?
What's the topic?
Who said it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 200 as well.
Right, making notes. May have to adjust points to stop status quo. In the meantime, Luke,
Yes.
I'm going to read you a quote. I want you to tell me who said it. People in Finland have adopted me because of my dad, and that's great, but it's the one language I can't speak.
I'm going to go with Nico Rosberg.
Is the right answer. Well done, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, you're up next, and you're asking on questions on tyres. Luke, how much do you believe in Ryan's tyre knowledge?
Well, I mean, Ryan, I love you, bro, but I'm gonna say you're gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna bet 100 on you getting it wrong.
That was the answer that I was looking for, because that's the only way anything's gonna change.
Yeah.
Okay, Hazel, what do you bet?
I'm gonna put 100. Wait, what did Luke bet?
100.
Okay,
be
no,
getting
I'm
it
gonna
wrong.
put 200 then.
Against or for?
4.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Ryan, your question is, what is the brand name of the wet weather tyre range that Pirelli use in F1?
Ooh. Oh Lord.
Yikes.
So, as you know, the dry tyres are the P0s. What are the wet tyres?
Is it? Oh God, I think it's an Italian name that starts with a C. Is I was literally about to say cilantro. I think it's the cilantro, the cisanto. Like if I had to spell it, Cicanto, if I believe.
That's not quite right, Ryan. Sorry.
Oh dang it!
Oh,
It's Cincerato.
oh, that was so close.
Wow.
Yeah, cilantro would have been pretty close. So, Hazel and Ryan lose a couple of 100 points, but Luke gains 100 points, which is quite a significant swing against Ryan. Hazel, we're back to you now with your final question.
Ooh.
And the topic is team history.
Oh no.
Hazel says, oh no, but what do you say, Luke?
I'm going to say 150 for Hazel to get it right.
Okay, nice, solid. Ryan?
Only way I could improve. 150 on Hazel getting it wrong.
Okay. This all depends on what Hazel's knowledge of the Mercedes team sort of is. The reigning champion team, Mercedes, has been through many identities and ownerships over the years, but what was its original name? So as in it's been bought out and renamed.
Yeah. Was it? Oh, I don't know if it was. I mean, I'm gonna have to guess this. Should have asked me after Saturday. Flipping no then, won't I? Was it literally just Silver Arrows?
It was not. It was Tyrrell. Tyrrell were the original team. He went.
What?
Tyrrell.
Oh, as in the team that is now Mercedes. Oh, right, okay. I misunderstood the question.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, I still got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's just...
Tyrrell, BAR, then Honda, then Braun, then Mercedes. Okay. I don't know. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I thought you meant like the first ever Mercedes team, not what the team was before it eventually became the current Mercedes.
make mental note to check phrasing of question. Okay. That is a swing towards Ryan, though, as Luke steps to take his next answer. You're currently in the lead, Luke.
Okay.
Your question's on suppliers.
Okay.
Hazel, how good do you think Luke's knowledge of suppliers is?
Pretty good, I reckon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 200 to get it right. There's not much dignity I can claw back anymore. I mean, none really.
Hey, it's been tough. What about you, Ryan?
I'm gonna go 200 on him getting it right, just so we can go down to the last question.
Oh, tactical.
Okay. Your question, Luke. Who supplies the champagne for the podium celebrations? It is just for honour.
Oh,
Obviously, only when there actually is champagne.
is it Shandon now?
Ooh.
It is not. It's carbon.
It's carbon.
Ah.
Oh, so well, everybody loses 200, but it's all relative.
Yeah.
Okay, final question of the whole game. Ryan's decided to just square it up for a showdown. Ryan, your topic, also team history. I did randomize all the questions, so that's just the luck of the draw. It's a different question, though. Right. Go on then, Luke.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna say 100 on Ryan getting it right.
Ooh.
There's no way I can win. There's no way.
Good tap. Okay, Hazel.
I'm going to go with 200 on Ryan getting it wrong. Not because I don't believe in him. I just
You need the points.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he does get it wrong, you two will swing towards each other quite violently. That's a weird way of phrasing that, but okay. Right, Ryan. Well, the board is kind of set now. So still for honour.
Yep.
Williams have won 9 constructors' titles and 7 drivers' titles, but which driver was won their first championship double?
Ooh, championship
Ooh.
double. It's both drivers and constructors.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, Nigel Mansell?
It was Alan Jones. So that's given Hazel a good boost there. So that's the final question. So the winner, with a tactical move at the last minute, which I'll definitely look into how to stop that happening, it's Luke with nearly 4,000 points. Congratulations on winning the first F1 variety quiz time super show. I can't remember what I called it. Right, Luke. God, so
Thank
tired.
you very much.
You all did exceedingly well. Thank you very much for playing for that. I hope you had fun.
That was real fun.
Lots of fun. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
I'll definitely work on trying to the points on the last round. Definitely need a bit of a jiggle. I'll wrap up by saying congratulations, Luke, to winning, and thanks to Ryan and Hazel for also playing along, but not quite managing to topple Luke's. God damn. Toppling Luke's
As
knowledge.
with Formula One, it's the taking part that counts.
I'm going full my way. Yes, it was. I had a great time. I hope it was fun for you
I'm
too.
just glad I finished on the podium.
Yeah, this is a brand new format, so there may be some tweaking by the time you see the next one. If you liked it, give it a like. Any other things, I'll read about them in the comments, and I'll look forward to seeing everybody next time. So goodbye, audience.
Goodbye, audience.
Bye. Okay.
Bye.